Hey, this is Clayton with Two Guys Outdoors, and I was just gonna show y'all something real quick that Lee saw on Canterbury's page, Wilderness Outfitters Archery, and told me about it, and I'd always wanted to try. It's basically making muffins with your Guyot Design or Guyot Design Squishy Bowls, which are silicone little bowls that are rated to, what is it, 600 degrees? Or
500.
Yeah, about 500 degrees Fahrenheit, just below that. So basically what you do, and I've already got it going here, is you get some water boiling. You take your just instant mix, whatever. You got some instant pancake mix here from, it's just that water stuff from Walmart. Mix that up with a little bit of lemonade packet. About half of a pack of lemonade, or Crystal Light or whatever you like to drink. Mix that up, and then when your water's boiling, you dump it in your squishy cup. It's come in a set of two. You get a big one like this, and then a little one. And they're like 20, 30 bucks, something like that. Yeah, about
20. No, they're 15.
Yeah, 15 bucks or something like that. They're not real expensive, but they're just neat as heck.
Yeah, side note, I picked up my set like 2 years ago at REI, and then Clayton picked up his set
like 2 weeks ago at REI.
So, you can't beat them.
So I'm just going to mix this up right quick, and we'll get the water boiling, and we'll get back to you here in a minute. Alright, so we've got our water boiling, we've got our mix mixed up over here in the smaller one, part of the little IB cook set here. Got just about half full. I don't know if you can see that like that. But got that half full, I got the water boiling, I'm going to go ahead and float it and see what happens. Nothing yet.
As it cooks, we'll get back to you guys.
Yeah. Alright, so you can see in there, you can see where around the edge it's actually starting to cook up and kind of mix in, or not really mix in, but kind of solidify. I'm not sure exactly how all this is going to turn out, but it's actually kind of interesting to watch it. That's just freaking crazy looking. See some of the bubbles starting to come to the surface as the moisture in there boils and causes that mix to bake itself, which is basically what's happening. It's just, that is just too cool right there. A little bug in the rest of the battery over here. What we did is we went ahead and we put the, figured we'd retain more heat if we put the lid on this, kind of like that for about 2 minutes, and took it off to look, and you can see it's fluffed up real good. It's probably actually a muffin consistency by now. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to say that's about done right there. So we'll pull this off, and we're going to make another one real quick, and we'll talk to y'all here in a little bit. Alright, so we got the first one done, and y'all can see that right there, and it is amazing. Very fluffy, a little bit heavy, but real fluffy, real good flavor in that. I've had this one in for about half the time, but I've had the lid on it the entire time. As you can see, it is cooking a lot faster. So,
what do you think the time on the first one was?
About 15-20 minutes. And then this one, with the lid on it the whole time, it's not even been 10 minutes yet, and it's nearing completion thus far. So,
almost acts like a little Dutch oven.
Yeah. Pretty much exactly what it is, and with the lid on it, it just keeps circulating that heat and gets it hotter and hotter in there. So, well, we're gonna sit here and have our cake and eat it too, but we will get back to y'all here in a minute. So this is really freaking good. It's hot. I didn't let it go long enough to cook it all the way. I got a little bit of batter in the middle, but for the most part, I have cake.
I know it's yummy.
Yes, it is.
Well, thanks, Dave, for giving us this idea like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's taken us a while to get around to trying it, but hey.
Did you want to do what we talked about yesterday?
I don't know. We'll get back to you if we decide to talk about what we're talking about yesterday.
Alright, I don't know how to end this actually, but I'm too wrapped up in my cake. But this is the continuation of our anniversary video from yesterday a little bit. Not in the exact same way, but we were going to do this yesterday and kind of ran out of time before I had to be somewhere. So
that's what happens when you spend 2 hours shooting instead of making videos.
Right. I need to work on my shooting. But so did you.
Yeah, well, that happens.
But we will go ahead and just, kind of leave the end of this hanging like this. But, y'all try this out. We're gonna, eat our cake and then clean up and head out of here, I guess. But, thanks.